Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new to my channel, then welcome. I'm Lauren. So today's video is a really exciting one because I have been wanting to recreate this picture of Sydney Sweeney that she did for Tomorrow magazine for a while now, ever since she posted it, and I have been looking for a moment that I could recreate it. The first day of spring is 2 days away, so it's literally the perfect time to recreate this look, and I thought that I would make a video showing you guys like the behind the scenes process, like doing my hair and makeup like hers, getting ready, doing like the whole set, taking the pictures, maybe even editing them and showing you guys like some tips and tricks on how I edit my Instagram pictures. I've never done a video where I show you guys like my Instagram photo shoots from start to finish, and I thought that it would be a fun process and that you guys would enjoy it. So if you're interested, then keep on watching. So I'm looking at the picture for inspiration, and her makeup is very subtle. She has just kind of like a white wash, maybe very light hint of pink on her lid. She has like a very bold cat eye with some like thick lashes, and she just has like a little bit of a pink glow on her cheeks and some like pale pink lipstick with a little bit of gloss. So that's what I'm gonna go for. Very nice neutral look, but very glowy, because I feel like in spring you need all the glow, you know? So I'm looking at all the palettes that I own, and literally all of them have like very shimmery white shades, which is not what we're going for, but I did find this one, which is like a Tartist palette that has these two like nude shades up here, and I think that they might work. I never use this palette because I don't really like the consistency of the shades. They're very like powdery and chalky, and I'm just not a big fan of it. Anyways, so I'm just gonna go in with the shade. I don't really feel like it's doing anything. Like, I'm packing it on my lid, but it just looks like the same color as my skin. Let me try this shade called Vintage. Maybe I should use like more of a packing brush. Oh, this one's pretty. So I'm just gonna lay this down honestly as like the foundation, and then I'm just gonna have to use like a shimmery shade because this is really not doing absolutely anything to my eyes. I mean, I see something, but like I don't know if it's doing anything, you know what I mean? Anyways, so I'm gonna go in with a shimmer shade because normally shimmer shades, they do give you a little bit more reflection and like a white look. So I'm just gonna dip into this one right here in this corner. Let's see if it does anything. I mean, it did something, but I am putting it all the way to the brow bone, which I feel like is making me look a little bit like the Tin Man. So I'm gonna try to not do too much, but it'll look better, I feel like, in the pictures. Anyways, I'm going to now do my liner. So I'm going to be taking some tape, and I'm going to place the tape where it continues the line of my eye upward. So now I'm going to go in with the Marc Jacobs. I don't even know if they make this anymore. This is really old, but this is like the only black liner I have because I never use black liner. And then I'm just going to draw a little cat eye. And now I'm just going to take this off. And then to finish off the makeup, I do have this yellow shade, which don't ask me why I have this, but I have it. I do have this little like packing brush, so I feel like I want to add it to the bottom lash line. Let's see how that looks. So now I'm just going to go ahead and add some mascara and some lashes, and I'll be right back. So this is what the eye makeup looks like. I love it. I definitely think that adding some mascara to the bottom lash line is key for this look. I think it made it look 10 times better. But now all that I have left to do is add some highlight to the places that I normally highlight. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. As for lipstick, I'm gonna go in with this like pink nude lipstick that I have. It's old from L'Oreal, but I think it's the perfect shade. But first I'm gonna go in with this NYX liner in the shade Pale Pink. And then I'm just gonna add some clear shimmer gloss from NARS. And this is the makeup. So for the hair, she has like a side part, like a deep side part, but I don't know if that's what I'm going for. I kind of feel like I am going for more of like this very retro look, and then just kind of putting the flowers on there. I feel like that would look prettier and more of like a 70s type of style because they had more like middle parts. So that's, I think, what I'm gonna stick with. Sydney's photo shoot was more like high fashion type of style for a magazine. I want mine to be more about like the hair and the makeup, so I don't want my outfit to distract from like the rest of it, you know? So I think I'm just gonna do an off the shoulder white long sleeve top that kind of shows my chest a little bit, you know? I also don't need to wear like pants really, like the pants are not gonna be shown, but I know I have to wear pants. I just don't really care what pants I wear. Right now I'm wearing Hello Kitty PJs in case you're wondering, and I'm loving every second of it. So I ended up changing into the top, and then I wore these like beige pants, which I don't want to spoil because these will be in my next video. I like the white and off-white look together, especially with white and yellow, which will be the flowers. I did end up wearing pants because I thought that maybe I could do like different poses, and like what if I'm wearing like Hello Kitty pajamas instead of just like wearing some pants. So just in case, then have pants on. So I have a bunch of tape on my hands because I think I'm actually just gonna tape the flowers to my hair. I don't want to use bobby pins because then they'll show, and I don't want to go back when I'm editing and like have to take out every single bobby pin. So I think I'm just gonna use tape, and if it shows then I'll fix it, but I think this is like a safer bet. Okay, so I got the first little flower in my hair, and the best way I'm figuring out how to do this is to take the little piece of tape and then you just kind of put it right, like half of it on the petals at the top, and then the top part you'll flip it over like that and then stick it into your hair. I may not have enough flowers to do like my whole hair, but that's okay because in Photoshop I can add more flowers and I can take some of these and like paste them into different areas. Okay guys, so I just finished putting all the flowers in my hair and now I'm outside to shoot. So let me show you the set. I decided I'm just gonna use this little strip of white wall right here, and I'm just gonna sit or like kneel down on this yellow blanket, and then I'll just use this as the background. So hopefully that works, but yeah, let's get to shooting. Trying to use my hands a lot. I feel like I could do something fun like that and then Photoshop with some flowers. Okay guys, so I just came back inside from the photo shoot. It's so hot outside, so I had to come inside and like take a quick breather. Normally you're not supposed to shoot around noontime because the sun is like at its strongest point, so you're gonna get a lot of shadows on your face, so it's better to like shoot in areas that have shade. Unfortunately, that's not what I want. I want like a very strong kind of spring sun on me, so I decided to go for it anyways. Yeah, hopefully I find a picture that I like and that we can post, but now let's get into editing. So I went ahead and took off my makeup, I took out my extensions, and I changed into this comfy sweater that I had on earlier. I just love being like really comfortable, and I feel like there's no better feeling than taking off your makeup and putting on like a really baggy sweater and laying on your bed. Editing should be like a really relaxing time and you should like focus a lot, so I love to just lay in bed to edit, but that's just me. So I ended up choosing a couple of pictures that I like, and I'm going to show you guys how I edit them, so let's get started. So these are the pictures that I chose. I wanted to do a close-up shot that showed some of the makeup and another picture that showed the outfit and some movement with my hands. All that I did to these pictures so far is add my usual filter, which is the M5 filter from Visco. I will also link my how I edit my Instagram pictures video below just in case you're interested in that. So for the first picture, my plan is just to add more flowers to my hair and change the background color to a light yellow shade. So moving on to Photoshop, I actually had already changed the background color on this picture, but I will show you how I did it later. I had also added some flowers to half of my hair, and now I'm going to show you how I do it to the other side. So first, I just selected a flower that I thought would fit the waves in my hair. Choosing a flower that fits the location where you're going to place it is important because if not, it looks edited on and not like very realistic. So I chose this flower and I just copied and pasted it, and then I used the free transform tool to move it around until I found the perfect spot. Next, I changed the levels to make the flower a bit brighter and so that it would match the rest of the flowers, and then I repeated the same process with another flower. And then the last thing I did was edit a third flower on top of the one on the left side of my head because it looked weird just sticking up. So I used both the free transform tool and the distort tool to get it to fit perfectly, and then I was done. Moving on to the second picture, my plan for this one is just to fix the background, add more flowers to my hair, and also add flowers to my hands so it looks like I'm holding flowers. On Photoshop, I went ahead and selected a piece of free wall space and copied and pasted it to the other side of the image. Now that I think about it, I could have skipped this step and have gone straight into selecting, but I didn't think of this until later. Anyways, next I selected myself and made sure I selected every single part perfectly. This is important because I'm basically going to paint the background and I can delete parts of myself if they're not selected. After selecting, I went ahead and inverted the selection, so it's basically selecting everything other than me, and I used the clone stamp tool to select the background and paint layer 1 to match the background layer. Once that was done, I used the color balance tool to change the color of the wall to a light yellow, and also make sure that you do this to layer 1. I added flowers to my hair off camera because I showed you how to do it in the first picture, and then I actually found a picture of a stem online and I just pasted it to fit my hands, and I used flowers from my hair to create the flowers that I was holding. And that's it! So at this point I was done. I liked how these pictures turned out, but I felt like it needed something to make it look more retro. So I used the Dazcam app on my phone to add a film camera effect to my pictures. I used the classic U filter, which is free, and I also added sparkles, and this is the finished result. You guys, I'm so happy with how these turned out. I wanted to take inspiration from Sydney's pictures, but make it my own, and I think I did that. I love that they look very retro with the last filter, and I'm just so excited to post these. So this was the entire process of my first day of spring photo shoot. I hope that you guys liked it. Like always, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe down below, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.